Hi stenographers, welcome to Twinarts Steno-Type YouTube channel. Please like the video and subscribe the channel before starting dictation. ఇప్పుడు రాయబోతున్న పాసేజ్ స్పీడ్ ఇంప్రూవ్మెంట్ కోసం ఈ అడ్వాన్స్డ్ ఫ్రేజెస్ ఒకసారి ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయండి.
I am greatly honored to have been invited to deliver this lecture on the development of an important industry in India. After more than 30 years of political freedom, we have now entered a new stage. At this point of time, it is necessary to reflect and review our past achievements and failures and set for ourselves higher goals and follow new methods. In the past several years, we sought to achieve for our citizens freedom from want as well, but success was very limited. Under planned development, we can surely achieve our objectives. Our overall growth rate has been reduced steadily. The mistakes of the past were not with the plans but their implementation. Had planning received the serious consideration it deserved and implemented with efficiency, it would have produced the desired results. This is evident from the fact that during the second and third plans, the economy achieved remarkable progress. The growth rate during this period, no doubt, was very less, but this was mainly due to different approaches to heavy industries which would take long duration to come to production. This policy based on these plans was very good. Public sector was set up not at the cost of the private sector but to supplement it. Both public and private sectors played a major part in the starting of heavy and light industry in different fields. The attitude to foreign investments and the policy in respect of import and foreign know-how were good. Much of the latest methods of Indian industry and the higher production levels achieved by it occurred during this period. The slow progress in industry was due to a number of factors, as employment and income growth decreased, so also the demand for industrial goods came down. We have the skills, resources and talent to achieve much more, but unfortunately we do not have the mind to do, which is essential for achieving better results. Development at a higher rate demands planned efforts from all sections of society. Apart from political strength, it is also necessary for faster development a revised policy which moves positively in the creation of more jobs and more goods. In framing policies, the government must ensure that they pass certain tests. They must be examined for their impression on production, employment, and investment. If this impression is positive, the policy would be justified. If not, it should be given up. It is from this point of view that the entire policy structure needs to be thought of. If price and distribution controls create more difficulties, they have to be removed and set right. If taxation rates are at a level where they reduce the savings and investment, they should be brought down at any cost. An attempt like this would produce a policy structure that will clear the problems and ensure that the economy improves greatly. The development program should be aimed at creating employment, which is the only means of providing a decent standard of living to all those who are today below the poverty line. Agriculture can provide employment to over half of the additional labor force. The major tasks would be to provide irrigation facilities. There are several other important areas where large employment is possible. It must be borne in mind that the objective is to provide goods at reasonable prices to a common man. From the General Manager, Praga Tools Limited, Hyderabad, to the Secretary to Government of India, Ministry of Defence, New Delhi. Sir, I am in receipt of your letter giving special instructions for the production and supply of certain special type of spare parts which are immediately required and not available in the country. As you are aware, we are considered to be specialists in this particular field. Before conveying our acceptance to supply the goods required, I may be permitted to mention that due to the abnormal increase in the cost of raw material, high competition in the market, short time at our disposal for the manufacture and supply of the items indicated in your letter, the cost of production will increase and we may be able to supply the goods only at a slightly higher rate than already indicated to you, as we must engage extra labor to complete the work in time. I may mention that by allowing slight increase in price quoted by us, you will not only encourage well-established industry specialized in this particular design essential for defense purposes, but give an opportunity of expanding our production program. In the circumstances explained above, I request that the Government of India may be pleased to accept the slight increase quoted by us and issue instructions for the manufacture and supply of goods at slightly higher rates as indicated, at an early date. Yours faithfully, General Manager.